What's going on, guys, and welcome to episode 20 of this Newcastle career mode. We're two episodes. This is the second of Jesus Christ, one of two episodes where we've only got 5 games left of the season. Today's episode will feature Leicester, Southampton, and Brighton. 3 big games that we could win, and then the last episode 21 will feature Liverpool and Fulham, which all finalise the season. So I'm quite happy I've got to this point in this series. The standings, as we have a little look, we're sitting 8th, and we are 7 points from 5th, 3 points from 6th. So we're still, I'm pretty sure Europe gets 6th place. I don't know. We'll find it. But all we can do is win the next 5 games that are in front of us, which are very winnable games. The one tie out the 5 games left is Liverpool, who are 4th. Probably be the hardest tie. I say that, but we have Fulham, Brighton, Leicester, and Southampton all in the last 7. Southampton 13th, Leicester 15th, who we've got next. Brighton, who are 4 points for the drop zone. Fulham, so we could play a big part in the relegation battle, and it's quite nice to not actually be there. And comparison to this, like I was saying in the last episode, in comparison to the season Newcastle have right now, this is a very good season, and we're about to achieve what I set out to achieve in terms of Europe. So we're just going to fire away. We've had a good little rest period. I think it's been like a week and a bit since we've had our last game. As always, like and subscribe. Tell your friends that I'm doing this. This is, again, like I said, just a bit banter. So we're going to stick with the same team. So Leicester's team is Schmeichel in goals. We've got Pereira, Evans, Maguire and Chilwell as the back 4. Gabman, Abora as the 2 defensive midfielders. Gazal, Gray and Montero. And up front is Iheanacho for Leicester. So a pretty strong team, probably the strongest team that probably could put it. No Vardy, obviously, he's away to Man U. We'll kick off with Leicester, and hopefully, like we say, we only need to win. We just need to win the 5 games in front of us to give ourselves the best possible chance of qualifying for Europe. It is doable. Obviously, Crystal Palace kind of dropping in the last half of the season. They've got a great start. As a free kick comes in, and Dubravka does well. Being left by himself. Oh, what a save! Corner kick to Leicester. We're going into stoppage time now. Oh, that's come to nothing, man. Maguire. It's looking like it's going to be a 0-0. Unless Leicester could pull something from the last. Dubravka up. And we're just giving the ball away, and the referee does blow the full time whistle. It's finished. Leicester now, Newcastle now. So as you can see from the standings, we've actually moved down a place. 2 points above Arsenal, who have a game in hand. We've actually moved into 11th. We've moved in 2 places. Fuck. Look how tight that is for 6th place. It's Europe's anybody's game. I'm just happy we've actually been in the mix. I really want Europe. But the only person that can change that is me by winning the game. So we've got Southampton next, who are 15th, 39 points. Surely a win for them will secure safety. So they've still got to play stuff to play for. We're at home, so we really need to take this game by the scruff of the neck. Here's the Southampton team. McCarthy in goals. Mobara, Yoshida, Vestergaard and Kurzawa. There's the front back four: Ward-Prowse, Armstrong, Holdberg, and Saif. Back for midfield four: Ings and Volland, front two. So they're playing 4-4-2, old school. And we need to really take this game. We need to win. Teams in around us are doing their part. It can go anyway for Europe, like we were saying earlier on. So we just need to take the game to Southampton. All or nothing. Every game's a cup final for Europe. I don't know if it's the formation that's maybe. Although I feel like we've been a lot stronger defensively with the formation. Try to get that right balance. And it isn't the squad that I want. So we're building towards something. It'd just be quite nice for the next season to watch us in Europe and see how we get on. Even if it was Europe, like I say, Europa League is the one. Making a lovely run. Finds Jose Perez. It's come to Sissoko, and with an absolute Cornet. Is it Cornet? I can't tell between Cornet and Sissoko. I know that might seem racist, but it is Cornet. They look so similar on the pitch. So Jose Perez on the left. Lovely ball, and who was that? Key missing the first chance with the header. But what a lovely volley from Cornet. Gets his body right into the top shelf, and that's what we need it. It's Newcastle 1, Southampton 0. Jose Perez with a strike. Oh, and it's off the post. So unlucky to double on a lead here at St James's Park. Southampton hanging on by a thread at the minute. Whoever that was, he's going again. He's found Jose Perez, who finds Key. Key! It's 2-0 Newcastle. Get in, 20 minutes played. And the South Korean gets his, I can only imagine, his 5th goal of the season. We haven't had someone who scored a bundle of goals for us. I was kind of hoping that would be Rashford, but it seems to be goals from all round. Maybe something we need to look at next season. But it's a lovely strike with the left foot. Into the top shelf. Newcastle 2, Southampton 0. Manquillo. Yoshida. Volland. Lovely turn inside. Finds Holzberg, who then finds Volland again. He's got the space. Ings. Ward-Prowse. Ings again. That's tremendous football for Southampton. I'll give him that. And Volland gets his goal. So they're not it. It's come from nothing really. See the intro get passed in there. Ings finds Volland. Kind of thought it might have been offside, but it's his 9th goal of the season for Southampton. It's Newcastle 2, Southampton 1. And then throws it to Nady, even though I'm asking it. I didn't understand that about the game. Why? And what logic would that happen? As Sissoko comes forward, finds Perez. It's a lovely run from. Yes! Sissoko with a lovely pass inside, and Perez nearly squeezes it first time. It comes back to him, and he manages to just dink it. A lovely burst and run from Sissoko. A lovely pass as well. It's hit off the post, and that's where he's got his bit of luck, and he actually finally gets his goal for the game in the game. His 3rd chance, and that's his 6th goal of the season. Newcastle 3, Southampton 1. Dubravka, they're getting challenged there. It's come up to Sissoko, who knocks it onto Rashford, who then finds Cornet. Pellegrini. Sissoko really deserves a goal, but he's found Rashford, and Sissoko gets his 2nd assist of the game. He's been tremendous for us. And Rashford there, which puts the game to bed, you would think, gets his goal. And Sissoko, man of the match for me. It's only 60 minutes played, and I really am thinking about signing him on a permanent deal if Tottenham allow us. Cornet finds Pellegrini, who then finds Sissoko. It's a lovely little touch, first time, and again it's the first time shot from Rashford. He looked like he was going to take a touch, and he's just kind of swung his foot with the left and put it into the bottom corner. I was going to see how many goals he's got this season. Damn it. Oh. Rashford to go. games won. We've kind of tailed off a bit in terms of the performance. Oh, Yedlin. Great challenge. Kennedy, fresh legs. Can we get a goal before the full-time whistle? Kennedy with a great ball. Nearly taking the gamble. And he's going to finish there. Newcastle 4, Southampton 1. Get in. Now that's where we want to be. We're in 6th position. 3 games left. Arsenal have a game in hand, 2 games in hand. So Arsenal can actually make a good push for Europe, even though they're sitting 12th. That's how tight it is. They haven't had the best season at all. We gave ourselves a 5-point gap towards them though. We can actually go for Champions League. Imagine that, pushing for Champions League in the although Liverpool have a game in hand as well. Can only hope. Like I say, win the games in front of us, but go Brighton next. And so we've got Ryan in goals, Montoya, Duffy, Dunk, Bong at the back. I'm not even going to attempt to say their name proper. I'm not even going to Escudero and Eggis. What is with the names for Brighton? Wow! Andoni up front. Johan Bagash is my attempt at that name. We'll kick off. Bahang Badash, wow. Now let's push on here. We're in a good position. 3 games left. Can Newcastle get back into Europe for the first time since 2000 and I think it's 8, if my memory serves me right. I would need to look that up. As we've given away an early free kick here for the home team. We really need to start strong like we did against Southampton. Brighton got a good win against Wolves away from home actually in their last game. They've got, I think they're obviously trying to fight for staying safe. What was one of the updates in terms of the build up? Mankilo bursting with no pace. Sissoko blinder the last game. Rashford on hot form, and the youngster does it again. 4 games, 4 goals. He's really come into life. Got big hopes for this young man, for us. And just what we needed, an early goal. Sissoko with the assist. In fact, Kinson's assist. He opens up his body, lovely touch, and a lovely slotted ball into the bottom corner. I would say 20 yards out. He's using the defenders as a way to pave the way for the goal. And there's no chance there. It's Brighton 0, Newcastle 1. A lovely run by Cornet, who whips a good ball in. Yedlin kind of stepping inside. Sissoko! Oh, it's off the post! Rashford! A bit of luck, and we're going to go in at half time, 2-0 up. Marcus Rashford gets his 2nd of the game. A bit of luck, but in the right place at the right time. Sissoko with the initial strike. Comes off the post, and he just gets there in time. Rashford's 10th goal of the season, so he has gone into double figures, which is good. Slow steps, baby steps. Next season we'll give him a 15. If he gets, saying that, if he gets 5 goals in the next 3 games that are left. Why am I playing these kind of passes? We get so lucky. We get so lucky there. Richie trying to play there. We got so lucky in the initial chance of just bringing our own pressure on, and they only end up hitting the post. Ayozo Perez with a lovely turn. Rashford for his hat-trick, and it's went in. He's got his hat-trick. It's all about Rashford today, and we're in a good vein of form as well. And a great vein of form, good vein of form, great vein of form. However way you want to look at it, the ball comes in, he takes a lovely touch, and it's a weird save. Oh, keeper should have done better. He's practically padded it into the back of the net. Tried to go with the spectacular and it's ended up doing this. It's almost like a dab. I'll never do that on camera ever again. Wow. Brighton 0, Newcastle 3. Great run from the Spaniard down this right hand side. Nothing really going for them. And it's kind of touched down and it is 3-1. A little bit of luck there. It's a good finish by the Colombian, I think it is. Lovely ball inside. To be fair, there were a lot of crosses like that in the game. Escudero gets his 6th goal of the Premier League. As we bring on Silveira for Pellegrini. Sissoko cuts inside. Ref, when are you going to start getting decisions? I've not had one free kick. Jambahash, lovely in swinging crossing. Tell you what, if they scored that. Matt Ritchie. Oh, an off the ball tackle there from Cornet. Referee sees nothing. Tells him to play on. Silveira with the tackle as well. That's a lovely ball to Escudero. I didn't kind of say his name. These big names, man. Worse than Paul Merson. Silveira. Lovely burst of pace there. Rashford. Man of the match, obviously, because he's got a hat trick. Rashford again. Trying to find this. Took a wicked deflection. It is went out for a goal kick. 10 seconds left of the 2 minutes added on. And we're hoping the referee will blow the whistle. It's finished. Brighton 1, Newcastle 2. Woo! So, Watford have drew 0-0. Liverpool 4-1. Fulham 1-1. Blah, blah, blah. So, really, Champions League is not in the cards. Spurs a burst out, come out of nowhere. Arsenal still got 2 games in hand, which takes them a point above us. Fuck. 2 games left. Liverpool got a game in hand. Basically, if they win that, they cement the top 4. Chelsea, nah, they can't win the league. It looks like it's actually Man City's won the league. There's no way anybody can catch them. That same champions. Manchester United 2nd at the minute. Chelsea obviously got 2 games in hand. I'm hoping one of these games in hand is against Arsenal. It probably looks like it will be. But we're going to leave the episode there. Thanks for watching. Next episode 20 will be 21. This is episode 20. Episode 21 is going to be the penultimate episode. Let's hope we can get Europe. Let's push on. Go on, you tune. This has been our gaming. Peace.